Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Kevin with survivalistboards.com. Back in March, I posted a video about this fig tree. It said it just wasn't growing. That I thought it died. That it only had one little sprout right there at the first of spring. And hey girls, what y'all want, huh? At the first of spring in March, had one little bud come off of there. I'd pretty much given up hope on it. So I mixed up a fertilizer solution. I figured, well, chances are the tree's going to die. So I mixed up a fertilizer solution. It was aged chicken manure. Anyway, I took a 1 gallon milk jug, cut the top out of it except for the handle, doing a handful of aged chicken manure, doing a handful of fireplace ash, some bone meal, and then added some urine to it. I came out here and I poured it around the fig tree, and here we go. This is the result a month later. All that growth in a month. In fact, I brought a tape measure out, and we're going to see. Get my tape measure. Hang on just a second, guys. Get my tape measure, and that's how much growth we've had in a month. About 10 inches. 10 inches in, well, 9 inches or so. It's not bad. Then I've got this little limb down here. I tried to pinch it off where it wouldn't grow, where it grew up here, and it didn't. It kept going. And so I wanted to give y'all an update. Anyway, what was going on, there's a video on YouTube about pinching whenever you got a lot of growth on these limbs, to come in and pinch it off. Just snap it off, and it will cause more growth, kind of like what's going on there. So that's what I did here, is I pinched it off, and then it sprouted again coming up. Now let's go take a look at another fig tree. This one here, notice the leaves are not near as big, and I put some bone meal around the bottom of it. The other one is right over there. You can see the size of the leaf. That one there's got some nice hand-sized leaves, and this one here, it's got a lot of growth on it. This is the most. I put some bone meal around the base of this one, and so far I've got about 3 inches of growth on each one. Take that fig tree over there, and then that one there, and then this one here. This one here has almost no new growth on it. All it has is some leaves. It's got just a little bit of growth on it right there. And now the only one I put the fertilizer on, the chicken manure and that solution, was that one over there. I put some bone meal around the base of these, but nothing else. And this one here has got almost no growth on it. I mean, just a little bit. Just that little bit of growth, little bit of growth, no growth, no growth, no growth. Hey girls, how y'all doing? That's one of my original chickens. She's 5 years old. Rhode Island Red, mixed breed, Rhode Island Red Rooster, Barred Rock, Buff Orpington, Australorp, Dominicker, Buff Orpington, White Leghorn. Alright, now let's go take a look at the fourth fig tree. This one here got a little bit of growth. See, these have got, I mean, nice open, full sun. Here we are, 4 o'clock in the evening, and this one here is going to have, I need to bring the bush hog in here and bush hog that down, but we've got the rabbit habitat over there, and I don't want to mess with it. I just want to run that bush hog right down through there and knock some of that down. But take a look at this one. Hardly any growth at all. Very little growth. It's got some figs on it, but that's how much growth it's got on it. And next year I'm probably going to prune these back. Cut that off, and leave that one. But anyway, I just wanted to give y'all an update on how the chicken manure solution did a month later. The one that I put the chicken manure solution on, aged chicken manure, urine, bone meal, and fireplace ash, had about, if you add the other little stem at the bottom, you're probably looking at close to 1 foot of growth between the main stem, main branch coming up, and the small one. And these are almost nothing. Anyway, for those of y'all that wondering how everything went, there you go, and I will talk to y'all later.